The human experience of our blood family is one of the most powerful experiences that we can have in this life. Our family happens to us. We do not choose who is going to be our father, our mother, or our children. Our blood family, it's a human experience that can determine whether we're going to be happy in this life or whether we're going to choose to keep on suffering. In a way or another, our parents make us become human beings that are characterized with many conditionings. The way they educate us, the way they speak to us, the way they might have abused us consciously or unconsciously. And then as we become older, more mature, and we eventually grow into adults ourselves, we find often very hard to relate to this conditioning in an objective way, in a way that can be conducive to our own healing and our own happiness. And instead, we make those conditioning something that is in itself unaware and unconscious, and something that we do not see. And eventually, we become the same very people that our parents were, who abuse and create new conditioning for people that we think and we believe to love, our children, perhaps our lovers, our friends, our family. And so we continue this incredible chain of events, this chain of pain that is given almost as an inheritance in between children and parents and children. So how do you stop this pattern of pain? How do you decide one day that you have enough of living under the conditionings that were imposed by your family? Immediately you will think that you should stop them from hurting you, and therefore understanding who is to blame. And of course you will believe that they are to blame, that you were just a child, that it wasn't your fault, and that they are the one that made the mistake. Of course you were a child, and of course it wasn't your fault, and this is very important that is clear to you. However, to live with a state of mind where you're constantly blaming others, which either can be your parents or the people around you, for the pain you feel, will never be of use to you. Only the moment when you truly take responsibility to be that adult that you wished your parents to be, towards yourself, the child that you still are, and the child that you have inside that is still looking for that love that you feel you haven't received. And the only person that can truly give the love to you, it's you. Because today you are an adult. Today you have power. Today you can choose. Before you couldn't. But before already happened and cannot be changed. And in itself, it's perfect. It's because of what has happened to you through all these years of beauty and ugliness, of joy and suffering, that you are now who you are, in your uniqueness. And now you have a choice. You can choose what you want to let go of. And you can choose what you want to keep, because perhaps you haven't really learned everything from that lesson. But to blame on others will not help you to be more free from the suffering that was put upon you from your blood family. Your blood family is a blessing, and in itself, it's the greatest gift that you were born with. It doesn't mean that you need to keep it with you all your life. It doesn't mean that if your blood family continuously bring you in a state of pain, that you need to endure and accept to suffer. You can choose every single second what kind of life you want to have. If you have enough of that pain, if you strongly believe that the pain is caused even today by your blood family, you can respectfully say goodbye to it. You can say to yourself, I cannot accept any longer the pain induced by others, and I will only surround myself with people that love me, with people that care for me, with people that do not try to hurt me. And then you suddenly realize that you are the very core, the very center of the family you were waiting to receive from this life. And from you, more love and more happiness can be passed through generation and generation. You can create a new chain of DNA that is no longer based on a blood bond made of pain, suffering, and abuse. You can choose to create connections based on love, which starts from loving yourself, on respect, that starts by respecting yourself, on freedom, which starts by understanding that you are never really free from, you're only free for. You've always been free, you just haven't realized that. The moment you choose to create your real family, you are ready for your soul family. And your soul family is a family created by all the people that truly are connected in between each other's soul. And the connection is love. If there's anyone in your blood family that you feel you don't have a connection of love with, then you can let go of. Life is too short to create more and more conditionings and rules that tells you why you should endure this or that pain, or what your dad or your mom keep on doing to you, or your sister or your brothers keep on doing to you. These are people, precious souls on their own spiritual journey, and conscious or not unconscious of it, everything they're doing is for their own good, and you do not have any responsibility for them. The only responsibility you truly have is towards yourself. The moment you understand that is the moment that you can appreciate them and let them go, and appreciate and feel grateful for both the love and the pain they made you experience. Once you're ready to create your soul family, you will start to feel this incredible gratitude towards everything that happened until now. And everything that happened was perfect. And everything that is about to happen is not here yet. And as such, is imperfect. It can be changed. It can be anything you want. You're free. You have no responsibility towards anybody but yourself. With the connection that you have with your heart, you will be able to see clearly how to treat people with the same love that you deserve. I hope you enjoyed this session of New States of Consciousness. Have a wonderful evening.